Hiya, come on in, get cozy. I hope everyone's staying blessed and protected. I hope everyone is having a super Saturday, having a wonderful weekend. I want to thank all my lovely subscribers for all your likes, your shares, your comments, your emails. I appreciate every single one of you. This reading is for Cole Cooper. It's an update. There's something not right there, and I felt that right from the beginning. And his family have made a complaint, rightly so. You know, that obviously I feel like his mum knows something. You know, mums always know, just know. Now, this new deck came today, and I thought I must mean to read it, use it. Mindscapes Tarot is an 80 card deck. So I'm going to get into this and see if what messages Spirit wants us to see, any confirmations or anything that we can see. I'll get right into it. And it's a brand new deck, so I'll have to give it a good shuffle. Dear Heavenly Spirit of the Most High, Heavenly Angels, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors of our highest good, we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our chakras from the root to the crown. We call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our energy as we channel this message. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to block out all and any negative or evil interference. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to show us what we need to see regarding Cole Cooper. Thank you. We love you. Oh, a tower. A tower. I mean, a sudden event. Look at this. There's two people here running from this. Whoever's caused this destruction, it looks like a man and a woman. I'm going to give it a good shuffle. As Four of Stones is a Four of Pentacles. I feel like somebody's hiding something here because the moon's like kind of hiding there. But the Four of Stones can be holding on to things. And it could be people, places and things. And I feel like it could be information here. Somebody holding on to some information about something. We've got a Seven of Branches, which is a Wands. I feel like that, yeah, this is like a protection thing. Somebody's protecting someone. Yeah. You know, could the police be protecting somebody? You know, because sometimes, like, the police would rather cover up a case and actually solve it. Oh, we've got Judgment here. Yeah, Judgment is here. I was going to say it looks like a graveyard here. It kind of does. It looks like a graveyard. Oh, a life for a life there. Judgment and the world. Oh, my word. Ring my bell. First card out. This is not good. Not a good card for the first card that comes out. It's very low vibrational card. You know, it's it kind of gives me like the dark side. That something untoward happened here. It wasn't. I don't feel like it was just. Or I don't feel like he did it to himself, or it was an accident. I mean, in this card, it looks like a city. It kind of gives me a cab or a bus. Cab or a bus. Somebody trying to leave. This is a group of people here, and this is Wheel of Fortune, which is karma. Three of Tides is like the Three of Cups, and I feel like there's a group. This is a group thing. There's, you know, three. I know I've seen two on the tower, but this was a group effort, and this is somebody who is going to be receiving their karma here. That judgment is being called. When do you see Judgment? And the Tower, sudden destruction. So if anything happens to anyone suddenly, you know, in that area of where Cole lives, or where that party was, you know, if it suddenly happens to someone, a King of Tides, this gives me, this is a person. But the King of Tides is like the King of Cups, which gives me like a Ace of Spires as well. Ace of Spires is like an Ace of Swords. A Five of Cups is some kind of regret. I mean, the King of Tides is somebody who's emotionally connected to Cole. It could even be his father, a father. But this is the truth about something. The truth is, and I feel like there's some kind of regret with the Five of Tides, because it's like the Five of Cups. But the Ace of Swords is truth and clarity about this King of Tides. Now, you know, dealings with the devil, you know, this is a person. Seeing a court card come out like that, I don't know why I seen left, but then I seen feet. I thought I seen feet, but something about left feet. What left foot? What, something about somebody's left foot? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But the Ace of Swords here, truth and clarity here regarding something. Somebody doing something very low vibrational with the devil. It's, you know, toxic. Five of Cups is a regret here of someone having a regret. We've got the Queen of Spires. This is the Queen of Swords. This is someone who's standing up and telling the truth. This could even, oh look, we've got the star peeping out. The Queen of Spires is, it can be an air sign. It doesn't have to be. Just like the King of Cups could be a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Don't, you know, take it as it resonates. Queen of Spires can be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We've also got the star, which is an Aquarius peeping out here. But the Queen of Spires is a truth speaker, a justice seeker. This could be his mum, but usually the Queen of Swords is not a motherly figure. But, you know, I feel like seeing the article, his mum standing up against the police, you know, that's being in a Queen of Swords energy, Queen of Spires energy. Now, this could be something related to the you know, this male, a male who's emotional, got an emotional connection here. I'm seeing the Emperors with the Six of Branches here. There's something victorious, something successful here with the mother figure. Maybe this complaint will be successful. And the Page of Cups gives me, you know, it's an innocent, it's a young person, young, and it's like the Page of Cups. You know, it gives me like an innocent child, which, you know, I feel like he was an innocent child. We've got the King of Stones. Again, this is a male figure. This is you know, this is like the King of Pentacles. Something to do with money's involved here. Some kind of businessman. And I feel like there's something to do with time because the clock's here. I think like some time was involved here. There's some time limit on something here, and it could have been finances. Yeah, there's with the world, so closing something out. I don't know if that's a debt or something like that. But time on something involving money, a male money. King of Stones doesn't have to be an earth sign, but it could be. Take it as it resonates. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We've got the Empress here. This is the mother energy again, and the father. We've got a mother and father here, both out together. There's some kind of connection here. These, you know, and I'm seeing with the water, some kind of emotional connection. Something to do with mum and dad here. The Emperor, the Empress. I'm seeing something very solid here with the Six of Branches, something that being successful. The Knight of Stones is like the Knight of Pentacles. It's a very solid, very short energy, a very solid energy. This could be an investigation, or, you know, it could even be something to do with this complaint. But the Hermit is always taking a deeper look at a situation. Got the Hierophant as well. You know, this is like the higher ups. I knew there's something wasn't right about him when I watched that CCTV on him. It just didn't make sense. I just seen the night as, oh, spires, 10 of spires and death. No, this, you see, 10 of swords and the death, and we've got the Wheel of Fortune. This is karma. This is a web. This was a trap. Look at that spot. There's a trap here, a web. Maybe somebody might fall into their own trap. Yeah, with this tower, there's a tower going to happen, sudden destruction. It just reminds me of that song. And the only solution is total destruction. We've got the star again, Aquarius energy. Oh, Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. I'm actually sweating here. So warm. And it's actually cooler today than it has been. A Knight of Spades, you know, I feel like there was some kind of attack here. A 9 of Cups and 10 of Cups. You know, this is, I feel like something that being very emotional here for the family. But look, there's this rainbow here. And I feel like with the Knight of Tides, I feel like this is like giving me some following something, you know, following this star as well, following something. Family. Follow, I don't know, follow your intuition maybe. Yeah, just seeing the Queen of Spires again with the 2 of Spires. The Queen of Spires, this energy that's like a logical kind of, you know, very analytical, logical energy is the Queen of Swords. Page of Tides, the Page of Cups again. And there's a lot of, you know, cups here. I feel like a lot of emotional, and especially with the mum as well. There's the mum, the dad here. This, you know, there's some regret. Yeah, there's something hidden, something that's not seen. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. Oh, a Chariot and a 6 of Cups. There's something. You know, there's something. The 6 of Tides is, it's connected to the past, a past energy, and the Chariot is something. You know, a forward. It's something happening, something moving forward, something regarding the past, or moving forward from the past. Now, these cards. Oh. The Judgment and the Catacomb. Now I don't even know what the Catacomb is, because this must be the extra card. The Catacomb. Yeah, history. Family. With Judgment though. And they both came out in reverse, but I don't think there's, excuse me, reverse meaning here. But Judgment and the Catacomb coming out together. This is this Judgment says rebirth, resurrection. Symbols are sunrise, sunset, a thriving city, a trumpet player. Is that somebody going to blow the trumpet? You know, somebody could be blowing a trumpet. A tree, we've got a cemetery wall, tombs. The path, it says open mausoleum. But I'm just going to read these. I really feel like Spirit is drawing me to read them, because, you know, with them both coming out together, I feel like there's some kind of, it's a powerful energy. A vivid sky paints a crowded cityscape in shades of purple, red and gold, while the streets pulse with life, heat and music. In the foreground, crumbling graves and monuments sculpt a city of a different kind, yet no less populous and restless. One tomb is marked with crude, slashed X's to echo the legend of Marie Laveau, Oliver, probably pronouncing that wrong, which promises wishes for a better life to those who mark her grave. Another tomb stands open and empty, mimicking the vacant windows of the buildings above. On the piazza, a trumpeter plays a seductive and ethereal melody to anybody who will listen. Perhaps the song is meant for you as the sun sets on an old life. The trumpet's clarion notes signify a new existence just waking up. It is time to heed the call and rise from your own grave. Vibrant energy, excitement, opportunities await just beyond the cemetery wall. Oh, I feel like that empty tomb stands open and empty, mimicking. I feel like that emptied grave is for someone else. I feel like whoever did this, I feel like that's who it is, that life for a life, with it being judgment as well. And the catacomb, it says history, family, ancestors, collective unconsciousness, past, present integration, healing, reconciliation, mediumship, equality, legacy, tradition and birthright. Now read the planet zodiac of that. It says planet zodiac, Pluto, element of fire. That was the judgment. The catacomb is the planet zodiac is Chiron. Element is earth. The symbols are ossuary, skylight, entrance, exit, ladders, bones, coat of arms, elephant, torches, gate, dark versus light. Hidden below the surface of our lives are people and stories from long ago that shape who we are today, and their cachet of wisdom and experience is available to us at any stage of the journey. Though descending, the crooked ladders may be frightening, even painful. One must go down to come up on the other side. The dark ossuary can be filled with secrets and resentment, but also with surprises and healing. Only you hold the key to the crypt, so when you are ready, grab a torch to light the way. Notice the elephant above the door, a symbol of family. Remember, ghosts from the past always manifest in the present. For better or worse, they must be dealt with. I feel like it has been a ghost from the past, because seeing the Six of Cups, I feel like there's something from the past come back to haunt. I really do. And it could be a grudge or something like that. But I do feel like there's a resurrection. You know, Cole was too young, but he is. I feel that there will be a resurrection. And I would feel like there will be a healing as well for his family. Yeah, I've just split it on this karma again, this Wheel of Fortune with this spider web. I feel like this someday, when people set a trap for someone else, they fall in it themselves. I just split it on accomplice, partner in crime, so I feel like somebody else was involved. We've got social media here, and I've just split it on the devil in reverse. I'm going to ring my bell again. Yeah, there's something very low vibrational, and maybe other things probably going around on social media as well. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, can you please tell us anything regarding Cole Cooper? Thank you, we love you. Oh, Healing again. That's 3 times I have had healing. Because we've seen the star. Yeah, healing, family. I feel this is what it is. You know, I feel like there's the family is now the healing. You know, they're obviously mourning. I just seen female jealousy. And then homicide. So female jealousy. Why would a female be jealous? Or a female is involved? Because in my vision that I had when I was channeling Cole, I seen a girl getting to go to this house and there was a male waiting behind the door in a room. He came out and I can't make this up. And I just split it on jealousy again. Greed. Now, jealousy and greed and the devil, it all comes in the same package and parcel. You know, this is somebody who's very low vibrational. I don't feel like Cole was meant to be the target. We've got a party here. He did go to a party. He was at a party. He had an invite to this party. I feel like his family know. His mum knows. His mum has intuition. I just seen debt. Why would a debt? There's a debt. This is over a debt. And I just seen neglect, abuse and neglect. So neglecting a debt. So did somebody neglect to pay a debt? And they've taken it out on Cole. I don't know if Cole, it doesn't seem like the kind of lad that did or anything. Oh, I just seen dating. I felt like it was kind of like an honey trap. Maybe he was invited to this party by a girl, and when he got there, somebody was waiting for him. Organised crime. This gives me criminals. This was organised. We've got this accomplice partner in crime again. Organised crime. Somebody else was involved in this. Look, we've got an affair and a secret. I've just seen secret, so it's a secret affair here. I've just seen wooded area, imprisonment. Look at this. I'm sure he was found in a wooded area. Hidden road. Hidden road, wooded area. Anything else, Heavenly Spirit? Any more clues as to what has happened to Cole? Got the road to this wooded area. Well, my grandson's gone home now, bless him. I think he was here for 3 weeks. And he's like, no, I'm going to come next 6-week holidays. We've got the lawyer, lawmaker, law enforcement. We've got look at this, enabler, abusive relationship, abused. We've got a bystander here, victim here, witness, the perpetrator. Could have been this accomplice partner in crime. Somebody's seen something. I just seen corruption and greed. And I just seen alternative sexuality now. I don't know whether, not saying Cole was, but you know, it doesn't matter whether it was gay or straight, but I just seen alternative sexuality. We've got a mother here, activist, and I feel like this is his mother taking, yeah, we've got mother, activist. I feel like, yeah, his mum's taking a stand. An activist is somebody who's going to take a stand. We've got social discrimination here. I feel like he could have suffered some social discrimination. We've got ignorance here, greed, corruption again. Ignorance, greed, corruption. We've got by this boss here. There's a boss. So this leader, this boss leader. We've got gambling, speculation, abuser. Oh, I wasn't meant to say that. But there's no mistakes in tarot. A miser, somebody greedy for wealth here. This boss person is greedy for wealth. I'm sure I've picked something like this, but look, we've got the judge. It came out. We've got the judge, the law enforcement. Hopefully his family do push. Could be some kind of cover up here. Look at that. Murdered. Murderer. Witness. Anything else, Heavenly Spirit? Wasn't they trying to make it out as if it was like he'd done it to himself? I'm sure. I don't think he did. I really don't think he did. We've got a watcher here, or guardian. And it says sibling identity. I don't know if he had somebody maybe lost a brother or sister in the past and they're now a watcher or guardian over them. I've just seen public execution here. Headhunter. Headhunter, public execution. Spirit. So headhunter, somebody following somebody into it. This is death by murder here, again. We've got delusions here, hallucinations, mania, insanity, hysteria. And I did see, like, poison or something. Maybe he might have been given something by this headhunter. Enabler, look at this, an enabler, abuser. Psychic wounding, enabler. We've got the high priestess here, you know, higher knowledge, psychic. Anything else, Heavenly Spirit, that we need to see regarding Cole Cooper? Thank you, we love you. We've got obsessive lover here, obsessive jealousy again. Jealousy's coming out again. We've got imprisonment again. Imprisonment. Whoever this obsessive person is, jealousy. We've got jealousy, imprisonment. And I see an high priestess again. I don't feel like it was no accident here. I really don't. Oh my word, I just split it on evidence. There's some evidence here. Detection, investigation, some proof. I've got apology here. Guilt, confession, forgiveness. Coincidence, fatalism, fortune telling here. Exactly what we're trying to do here. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. Anything that we need to see regarding Cole Cooper. A mask. Somebody was deception, pretending. Somebody was wearing a mask here. There's evidence of this bully. There's evidence of somebody being a bully here. And now they want to apologise. And I just seen this, I seen that somebody who loves cars, I just seen it. And I just seen stop and nightmare. So they could actually be living in a nightmare now. They could be suffering in darkness, being persecuted in the spiritual realm. Or they could have done that to Cole. He could have been frightened, bullied. There's evidence of this. Somebody was wearing a mask. Imprisonment again. And then we've got the sweet dream, satisfaction, comfortable. I feel like, yeah, somebody, like his family would be satisfied if somebody got sent to prison for this, whoever the perpetrator is. But it seems the police were very lackadaisical about it. We've got peace and tranquility here, but we've got nightmare, suffering. We've got robbery here. Robbery. Exploitation, incaution and unfairness. There's some kind of exploitation that's been happening here. Maybe they might have been trying to exploit money from someone. Someone could have owed a debt and said, like it could have been so much, and then because they didn't pay it on time, they could have exploited it. Like when they double it and stuff like that. It gives me that kind of vibes. Yeah, we've got a purpose, expectation and a destination. We've got a goal. And this was somebody who was being coached here. And it was to do with money. It was to do with money. Gain. It was an enemy here. There's enemy, distrust, flirtatiousness. This enemy, I feel like, inadequacy, suit, attention. I feel like this is his mum here, protesting. Because that article, she's protesting because justice of this loss here. And we've got triumph, so I feel like this will, whatever this is, whatever this protest, how she does, it's going to be victorious. I'll just use this one to see if anything comes out. I've got the Hierophant here. I just see knowledge sharing, social groups, knowledge sharing. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this is his mum, mature, grounded female. And it's success here. Yeah, I feel like his mum is quite mature and grounded. I don't feel like somebody is holding on to people here, possessions and issues, deep-seated past issues. It's something to do with finances here, possessiveness, stinginess, greed. I told you. Somebody, I feel like maybe had a debt and they tried to double it or something like that. They tried to take the piss. We've got delayed news here, patience needed, ideas, inspiration, protected, vigilance. Don't get drawn into arguments. And we've got success achievement here. You know, I feel like, oh, maybe you nearly fell off. This is completion with the world. And I feel like this is called, you know, the Page of Cups again, and intuition. I feel like his mum's intuition is spot on. His mum, that intuition's never wrong, you know. Never wrong. I was going to do a reading sooner, but when I found out it was his funeral, I thought, no, I'm not going to. We've got creativity here, action, power, manifestation. I feel like this is willpower, manifesting their ideas. I feel like this is his family. You know, we've got the Fool here. This is innocence, freedom, original adventure, travel, foolishness, spontaneity, standing up for what you believe in. Yeah, I feel like Spirit's like, yeah, just take this leap of faith, stand up for what you believe in here, stand up if you believe that something's wrong. Yeah, this mature, emotional female, this is like, gives me the mum. I feel like she's very intuitive, she's psychic even. Yeah, there's definitely a spiritual transformation. I feel like when there's an ending, there's always a new beginning, and the Wheel of Fortune's here, so karma will be served, and I feel like the light, the sun will shine. The light is here. The sun is shining all over this. I feel this is success as well, you know, positivity, success, optimism. You know, I'm not going to go any further in this reading because I'm absolutely feel like I'm going to pass out here. I'm so warm. But yeah, that was just a quick reading, a quick update for Cole Cooper. You know, just don't give up. We just can't give up, giving up, having faith. Whether justice is served in the 3D or the 5D, it doesn't matter. Justice will be served. The success here. Somebody did this. This was not something from the past. But anyway, I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their weekend and enjoys the rest of their Saturday. I know I'm going to go jump in the shower. I have got things to do, places to go, people to see. No, I haven't really. But no, I just hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. I love you all. Take care. God bless, and I will see you soon.